guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Vegan Makeup Monday, and today we're not going to talk about new releases, and I really needed to declutter some things from my collection because they're just sitting there not getting used, and I would so much rather these go to a new home. And that new home is going to be my mom down in California because she is trying to build up her, I'm trying to help her build up her makeup collection. I'm not going to do swatches. I did try filming this video earlier and I did some swatches and everything was out of frame. So I will open up the palettes and show you, but I'm not going to do swatches. If you see swatches on my hand, I can try and show you those and tell you which ones they are. But so this is the Wet n Wild Rosé in the Air palette, and I think the mattes in here are beautiful. Like if you take a look at, so sorry about a band-aid on one hand, but see, they're very pigmented and they look very nice. But the problem is that these shimmers, and I'll do it on the back of my hand here. See how that shimmer is just like not really showing up, and you've really got to kind of dig into it and build it up and build it up and build it up. And like, it's more of like a topper. And even the darker shimmer shade in here, like it's better. The darker shimmer shade's definitely better, but I just don't have time for that. So this is going to go to a new home. Also, this thing drives me insane. So this is the NYX Ultimate Brights palette, and whereas I do like lots of the colors in here, the thing that drives me insane is the like orange rusty color and the yellows. The yellow is supposed to be like a shimmery yellow, and it is, I said I wasn't going to swatch things, but I'm totally going to swatch things. So see how the yellow is just really like powdery, and it's not at all what you want it to be. So, and the lime green, I love lime greens, but that one just doesn't work for me. It's not pigmented enough. It just doesn't work. So this is something I got in BoxyCharm. It is the Pure Midnight Masquerade face palette, and you can see here it's got a highlighter, a glowy blush, 2 glowy blushes, and a glowy bronzer, and 6 different eyeshadows. So that blue was just so beautiful. The one that is Showtime and Disguise are really pretty. But you can see here, so I just swatched. Here, I'll show you my arm. Where is it? Where's my arm? There it is. So I just swatched, like that's the blue, the purple, and the brown, and I just swatched those like I was filming earlier, and they've already faded like crazy. So I just can't. The fallout is real with that one, and it's just insane. Also, the Not a Basic Peach palette from Wet n Wild. It has the same issues that the Rosé and the Air ones. The mattes are beautiful, and if I traveled a lot, then I would probably keep these just for the mattes because they're $5. Like, these palettes are $5, and if one were to get broken or lost, like, I wouldn't cry about it. But the truth is, I don't travel that much, and it's just not worth it to me to have to like sit there and build it up, and it's just going unused in my collection when it could be going to a nice home where it would get some use. Now, this is also from a BoxyCharm. This is the Nightingale Pretty Vulgar eyeshadow palette, and I don't want you to think that BoxyCharm is terrible because I love the Protégé palette I got in the Boxy Luxe in December, and I love the Ace Beauté Grandiose palette that I have. But this one... Okay, so I was talking to you guys about, my mom just called actually, and she was talking to me about what they were up to, and I kind of lost my train of thought, but I think we were talking about the Nightingale Pretty Vulgar palette. Now, my thoughts on this are, I don't like it, which is a shame because when you look at it, it is really a pretty cool tone palette, but the fallout is just ridiculous in here. And the, so this is the, that's, that's the kind of gold shimmery color. I don't know if you can see that. This is the blue sort of, and this one's kind of, you can see that it's kind of patchy right there, but it's like the blue shimmer color. And I am just not a huge fan of this palette. I'm hoping that my mom will get some use out of it. I don't know if that my skin has changed and maybe my eyelids are a little bit more oily and that's why the fallout was so bad, but I don't know. I used a primer with it. I used several different primers and it just didn't work, so I'm not sure. Of course, there are things that, you know, might work for other people that just don't work for me. But that's what we're doing. So this is my box of things that we're decluttering today. This actually is a product that I really do like. This is the Wet n Wild Golden Flower Crown Highlighter. And you can see how pretty that is. And I have gotten some use out of it, but I just like my Becca Shimmering Perfectors more. So it's right here. See how it just kind of doesn't really show up that well, and you kind of need to build it up, and it is pretty glittery. I don't mind glittery highlighters the way a lot of other people do, but I don't love it. This was also in a BoxyCharm. This was the, sorry guys, my neighbor has something wrong with her car. This is the $1 Billion Brows Universal Brow Pencil, and obviously there is no such thing as a universal brow pencil. It's a dark brown, and it has a spoolie on the end, but it just didn't work for me. I prefer the e.l.f. Lifting Brow Pencil. This is another pretty vulgar product. This is the Shimmering Swan in Sparkling Sass. This is also a highlighter that was just a little too, it was just a little, you can see I swatched it. It just didn't have the punch that I would have liked. So see right there on my thumb, it just doesn't show up the way I would like it to. This is another kind of blush highlighter duo, and this is the Galactic Skin Glow in Moonlight. So one side is kind of like a pinky blush and one side is like a goldy highlighter. And I'm not a huge fan of cream products, and this does have a smell to it that is just a little too strong for me. I was really sad about this. This is the HD Mattifying Balm, and it is supposed to help, it's supposed to help cover up your pores, and it really just made my foundation slide off my face, and I am not a fan. These are two of the little Wet n Wild single sort of glitter shadows. This one's in brass, and it's super pretty, but I just don't reach for these. I don't wear a whole lot of glitter. I don't think my mom does either, but I want to at least give somebody the opportunity to, you can see there, give the opportunity to do it. Like I said, this is the second time I'm filming this video, so that's why I have swatches all over me. This is a Victoria's Secret Velvet Matte Cream Liquid Lip in Adored, and I don't know if you can, there we go. I don't know if you can see that, but this is the color Adored, and it is actually this color right here. So it's a pretty kind of pinky nude, but I just have so many other colors in that, I just have so many other lipsticks in that color that I need to pass it along. It's just not getting used in my collection. This is the NYX Liquid Suede in Pure Society, and that is this color right here. It's a very pretty, like, metallic mauve color. It's like a foiled shade. It does look pretty, but I just, again, never use it. And this is the e.l.f. Liquid Highlighting Pearl Paint in Gold Star. Now this you can use on your lips, your eyes, or your face. So it could be a highlighter, you can use it as a lipstick, you can use it as an eyeshadow, a liquid eyeshadow. I really like it. It smells beautiful and it works really well, but I just never use it, and so I want it to get some use. This last product here is a NYX Powder Puff Lippy, and it's a powder lip cream, and it looks like, oops, and it looks like this. That is, can you see that? Yeah. So it looks like this one here, and I like it, but again, I just have so many similar shades. So those are all the things that I'm decluttering from my collection. So let me know in the comments down below if you're doing a declutter. I would love to see your video. And if you're doing any hashtag Team Project Pan videos, I would love to see those as well. Let me know if you're trying to go cruelty free or if you're trying to get an all vegan collection. I would love to support you. Thanks so much, guys, and have a fantastic day.